É assim mesmo. Boa, Games Radar. Ok. Hoje estão a fazer tipo vibes de tipo programas de gaming dos anos 2000. Sei lá, não é bem início, tipo, mais tipo 2007, 2008.
Howdy folks, I am Ashley Birch. You may know me best as Aloy from the Horizon series or Tiny Tina from Borderlands. I hear she's getting her own game soon. But enough about me, let me bid you a very warm welcome to the Future Games Show Spring Showcase! Dun, 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 dun. It's a show presented by Games Radar, where we put games on your radar. Do you get it? Because games radar.
Oh.
Anyway, for the next hour, we are on a quest to show you a frankly disgusting amount of excellent trailers for games coming out in 2022 and the great beyond. But before we go any further, I'm going to need a partner. Someone ideally brave and proven. I think I know just the guy.
Ashley,
Oh.
so good to see you. And
Eu conheço esta turma, não estou a ver quem é.
friend. For the folks at home, my name is John McMillan and I play Varl in Horizon Zero Dawn.
É o Var, bem parecia.
Horizon Forbidden
Yeah.
West. And
O Var.
alongside the amazing
Parecia
Ashley
que ele não era
Birch, I'll
estranho.
be your host for today's show.
Então temos a Aloy e o
In games,
Var.
Ashley's character and mine
duas
share a
personagens do
strong
Horizon.
bond based off of mutual respect and the ability to destroy
Cheira-me
robot
que vai haver
dinosaurs
coisas da
with
PlayStation.
primitive
Quer dizer,
weapons.
Robert Serrano disse que ia haver
So,
coisas da
these
PlayStation
skills are highly
e da
transferable.
Xbox. Portanto, eu estou
And
muito
that's why
curiosa.
we're
Vamos lá ver se há algumas
ideal
coisas
duo
boas
to
vindo das
guide you
duas.
through more than an hour
Não é,
of
Yoshi?
exclusive video game trailers.
That's exactly right, John. There is also a chance to win this high-end PC from our friends at AMD, which sounds handy for playing all these games that we've got to show you. Just follow the link on the screen to enter, wherever it happens to be.
So, let's saddle up and get things started with something special. Care to do the honors, Ashley?
Ooh, I've always wanted to do this. Let's take a look at our first world premiere.
Oh, ok. Eu ser um indie, mas mesmo assim. Se bem que disseram que iam anunciar o Jedi Fallen Order 2 agora em breve, portanto também é bom. Mas é um indie. Se não é indie, é um jogo com arte indie, mas é indie. Está assim tanta pouca gente. Eu não sei se isto está atualizado, diz que tem 5.400 pessoas, essencialmente. Não sei se está assim tão pouca gente. Ah, 5.500 está a subir. O pessoal que está a chegar agora. The time I have left. Pois.
That was the time I have left, which is coming in 2023.
Ok.
Next, we have an exclusive look at the first gameplay from Gunjam, a frantic rhythm FPS where players have to shoot in time with the music to stay alive. Let's
Eu
check it
lembro-me
out.
disto. Eu gostei bem disto. Eu gostei bem deste jogo. Oi. Parece bem lixado, mas parece bem fixe. Deixa eu dar boa vibe. Ah, nada mal mesmo. Gunjam. Okay.
Ooh, now I can't stop snapping my fingers. That was Gunjam, which is coming soon to PC.
Okay.
We're keeping those world premieres coming with our next trailer. This is a game where you play golf with cars. I feel like there's a pun here. Driving...
Rocket League de
driving
golf.
a car, but also driving a golf ball.
John, no, please. Our poor viewers.
Okay. But we both know there are so many great puns in the chat right now.
Rocket League de golf. Opa, se for um mod não. Um modo novo. Desliguei sem querer o microfone. Porque fazer um jogo todo novo só por ser. Será que eles vão fazer isso? Em vez de meterem um modo de golfe dentro de qualquer league, fazerem um jogo novo só para ser golfe. Cada um tem a sua bola, basicamente, é isso. Turbo Golf Racing. Pronto, tá bem, então é mesmo com isso.
Turbo Golf Racing is on course.
Steam
John,
Xbox.
what did we talk about? I swear to God.
Let me finish.
No, vai
Turbo
ser
Golf
PlayStation
Racing is
pelos
on course to land on PC, Xbox Series X, Xbox Series S, and Xbox One. And there's a beta coming soon. Ha! Nailed it.
Yeah, okay. Next up is an exclusive look behind the scenes at A44, the creators of Ashen, who are hard at work on their next game. Let's check it out.
Ok, continua a
Peggy
nossa nada assim
16.
interessante, parece. Flintlock, The Siege of Dawn.
Flintlock fantasy is this genre that's built on black powder and technology and old gods and dark magic. The door to the afterlife is in the city of Dawn, and so this is where all the undead are
entrevistas
coming from that populate
neste
the
tipo de
world.
eventos.
It's also
Não.
where the gods have taken over, and humans have essentially been kicked out.
And the advent of gunpowder has changed the face of war, given humanity an opportunity to fight back against these gods and magic.
And so they're trying to get back in, they're trying to take the city back, they're trying to close the door to the afterlife.
Noor is inspiration. She's a strong woman of color, and she is taking no prisoners.
She is out to kill the god who killed her father. In her quest to do this, she joins up with Inky, and the two of you essentially carve a trail through this world and find a way to kill these gods.
There's quite a lot of conflict happening. That feeling of like being immersed in this grungy trench war, I think, with cannons going off all around you is, I think it's pretty intense, and I'm really excited for players to see that.
I'm super excited that Flintlock is going to be one of those to show that it's not just one side of the world or one person can be the hero. You know, there's many heroes with many faces.
I'm really just excited for players to meet Noor and to meet Inky. I think it's going to be an amazing journey to go on and follow about people that have worked on it. It's going to be an exciting ride.
Ok. Pronto, apesar de que não me interessa propriamente. Ah, estão a dizer aqui que vai ser no Game Pass.
Flintlock, The Siege of Dawn is headed to PlayStation, Xbox, and PC in 2022.
And now for something completely different. Here's a futuristic social deduction game where an AI Sherlock and an AI Moriarty lock horns over murder most foul. Think Among Us meets Cluedo meets Minority Report.
Ah, já tinha ouvido
we'll
falar
figure
disso.
it out.
Já tinham anunciado este
Peggy
jogo.
12.
Só não me lembro do nome. É o da Konami, já. Este eu achei bué da fixe. Eu acho que já está a olhar para outra lado. Crime site. Okay.
Now you're all clued up on Crime Site, which is coming soon to PC.
Our next game is all about dealing with those strange somethings in your neighborhood. Let's investigate the silly, spooky world of Midnight Ghost Hunt.
Ah, yeah. Estou no Discord deste jogo e tudo parece muito nice. O trailer até parece nice. Meu Deus. Meu Deus. O jogo já teve várias beta phases, mas nunca consegui apanhar-se, já não me lembro porquê. Já vi tarde demais as mensagens no Discord e já não conseguia participar. Mas se houver agora tipo uma open beta ou algo assim, que não necessite de inscrição, que dê para jogar, simplesmente, não importa nada de experimentar. Digam lá assim. Chega já daqui 5, 7 dias.
Get ready to hunt poltergeist props in Midnight Ghost Hunt, which is coming to PC in just a few days' time on March 31st.
Esse é um jogo parece bem nice.
Did you know that this future game show is part of a brand new genre?
Death Stranding. Deve ser o Death Stranding para PC.
No, the producers told me that this year's event is actually a Strand-type showcase, and I've got an exclusive trailer that proves it.
Death Stranding para PC. Director's Cut, claro. A PC Port. Mas temos Kojima. Mesmo que seja só o porto de PC do Director's Cut. O pessoal que vai agora jogar no PC tem que aproveitar bem a fábrica. As novas armas, Laser Gun. É o porte de PC garantidamente. Exatamente, é o porte de PC. Já no dia 30 deste mês.
I told you! Death Stranding Director's Cut launches on PC next week if you're down for some daddy daycare.
Yeah.
Next up, we've got an exclusive look at gameplay from Demio PC Edition, a co-op tabletop adventure game with VR
Pois isso já
crossplay
não
functionality.
é. Não é.
Descending into the dark dungeons of forgotten memories, the mighty guardian found himself caught in an ambush. An old but familiar magic, whispering a call to adventure. Compelled by fate, he summoned the old fellowship.
Alright, boys, what's the plan of attack here?
You gotta get the key and then we gotta go to the exit.
Alright, I'm gonna try to take out this little spider looking thing.
Do it, John! Take him out!
Ai, fica mesmo.
Where are we going? We going
O
here?
voice chat e isso.
Ooh, a chest. Oh, we got a card. Ooh, nice.
Do I need to save you?
There's a card. You got a card?
Para voltar para aqui, até é curioso. Tem que haver aqui qualquer coisa de interessante neste evento. Vá lá, eles estão guardaram melhor para o fim, nós já sabemos. Mas vamos ver que é o melhor deles.
Get out there.
They're killing you, man.
They're taking a beating.
I'm about to die!
We got these clowns. Come on.
We got your back.
Oh, here they come.
I got you, I got you.
Let's do this.
Ok.
Demio PC Edition is coming to Steam on April 7th.
City builders are usually frantic fights against climate disaster or bankruptcy, but Dwarf Romantic replaces that
Oh,
realism with relaxation.
mais um indie.
Here's an update from the folks at Tucana Interactive about where the game is headed next.
Assim também não, ok.
excited to announce that Dorf Romantic is launching out of early access and will be available on Steam, Epic Game Store, and GOG on April 28th, 2022.
Hey, John. It's world premiere time again. Woo! Let's take our first look at a new title coming to PlayStation and PC in 2023. This is Alterborn.
Exclusivo PlayStation e PC? Será que é aquele tal multiplayer daquele estúdio novo dos criadores de Call of Duty? Epá, então... Não, Iron Lung, não, então.
You venture into these shattered halls, seeking lost glory. And for what? It is in thy nature to destroy whatever you do not comprehend. Look at them, so fragile, doomed from the start of their hopeless pursuit. You gazed upon others that shared your fate, and yet, like a moth to the flame, you still push forth. Yes, you see it now, don't you? Your futile quest can only end in one way. Tap into the power within. Embrace it, or be consumed by it.
Parece
Looks
interessante.
gooey. Alterborn is coming to PC and PlayStation in 2023.
All right, I need a break. You know, like a real change of scenery. You know where I'd love to be right now, John?
An empty convention center hall that is mysteriously lit with neon?
That's, wow. No, actually, that sounds kind of scary.
Okay, well, just close your eyes for a second and pretend you're in the Bahamas. Okay, you can open your eyes now. Look, it's better than the Bahamas. Welcome to the virtual show floor, Ashley.
Oh.
Every game we're about to see here has a Steam demo that you will be able to play right after the show. Just Google Future Games Show Steam to find all the games featured in today's showcase. Also, the great thing about the virtual show floor is that it has all of the fun of a physical event without any of the body odor.
Right. So why does it still smell so funky in here?
Oh,
Why?
that's just the runoff from the Cursed to Golf booth. The developers went the extra mile for the ambience. You'll get used to it. Should we head over and check it out?
Sure.
Olha que fixe.
Cursed to Golf is a roguelike golfing adventure where players have to putt their way out of purgatory. That's one hell of a handicap. Ha! See? Golf puns are easy, John.
Okay, moving on. Our next booth features Power Chord. This is a demonic deck builder where players assemble a band of musical avengers and rock their way through hordes of leather-clad enemies. And if you like the sound of that, then get your print screen keys ready in 3, 2, 1.
John, you're so generous.
Ah, come on.
Ah, pronto,
It's a
isso já foi
gift
tudo,
from
né?
us both.
Ooh, speaking of gifts, I know a gigantic sloth with a gift for punching the crap out of skyscrapers. In Terror of Hemosaurus, you play as a giant monster and wreak havoc on humankind. Butt slam civilians, punch helicopters, and rescue kittens in this retro city smash 'em up for up to 4 players.
Sounds like an absolute rampage. But let's knock that heart rate down just a little bit and check in with Spirit of the Island. This cutesy co-op life simulation game
Uma
is
forma
about
muito criativa de
transforming
mostrar
a lush
assim
archipelago into a
monte
bustling
de
hotspot
jogos.
for tourists.
E vão levar logo demos
Now
para as
let's crank
pessoas.
the
Não
heart
precisa
rate
termos
right
esta
back
cena
up
bem
with
criativa
Project Warlock
da
2.
Virtual Showroom.
This chaotic boomer shooter has stunning
Ah.
sprites and plenty of pig demons
Quero
to porcify.
experimentar
It's
isto.
sure to get your heart racing.
Porcify. I'm not sure that's in the dictionary.
Yeah, that's a good point. Although I don't think any of what we're seeing here is in the dictionary.
Quero ver, quero jogar isto.
Next up, we've got Norco, a point and click with a gothic Americana twist. Chat with thought-provoking androids and confront the uncanny valley in this dreamlike dystopian adventure.
From sophisticated conversations to the subtle art of wrecking everything. This is Abyss, a brutalist destruction game where you build tools to break down towers. Make it rain, people.
Não me...
And if you're looking for a more subtle form of revolution, then our next game should be on your radar. Revolution the Spark is a turn-based RPG where player choice is paramount. Get ready to fight for the many in this steampunk supernatural vision of an evil 20th century empire.
Our final game incorporates elements from Gaelic, Celtic, and Swiss folklore to deliver an inspired take on the character action brawler. You can play as one of 3 varied characters and battle creepy bosses in Helvetii, which is coming to Steam in 2022.
And that's all we have time
nice.
for on the virtual show floor. Please don't forget to check out the Future Game Show Steam page where you can try all of these games for free.
Alright, while you're waiting for those demos to download, it's time to check out some more exclusive trailers.
Ok, vamos lá ver o que vai sair daqui.
Let's start with a trip to feudal Japan.
Ah, jogo no Japão feudal.
Dad, I've seen it in my dream. The village. It was already there. The rice fields, the watermill. Everything looked just like you told me. And the people. There were so many. They worked so hard to keep us safe and at peace with the gods. Finally, everybody was happy, and there was no hunger anymore. It was so beautiful and peaceful. I couldn't believe it. So, Dad, please promise me. Promise me that we will survive.
Sengoku Dynasty.
Sengoku Dynasty is coming to PC in 2022. Next, we have something so secret that I don't even know what's coming, which means we can all experience this reveal together. So let's go!
Mau. Será que é Star Wars? Jedi Fallen Order 2?
Peggy 12.
Não, então não é. Peggy 12 não é. Frontier Frontier. Não me diga. Não me diga que é o Portal. Não, não deve ser, não deve ser. Não. Oh. Sim, será? Ai, não brinquem. Ah, não, estás a gozar. Half-Life Portal, será? Qualquer coisa do género? Não? Não. Não é, não. Deliver us Mars. Pois, claro que não é. Eu disse lá, não é. Deliver us Mars. Okay.
That was Deliver Us Mars, which is the follow-up to the incredible Deliver Us the Moon, and it's coming to PS5, PS4, Xbox Series X, Xbox Series S, Xbox One, and PC via Steam and the Epic Games Store.
Question. What if Solid Snake was a sentient Roomba?
Are you just thinking out loud, Ashley?
Oh, no. That's like the whole premise of our next game, and I, for one, am in love with it. And the music is so great. Well, okay, John.
Jogo inspirado em Metal Gear? Falar em Solid Snake? Ah pá, quero ver. Aqui é um jogo de stealth de robô, não me pensa. Ai.
Justice sucks.
Tactical vacuum action. Eu vou querer ver este jogo. Só porque é inspirado em Metal Gear. Tactical vacuum.
Damn, that looks good. Justice Sucks Recharged is coming soon to PC. Next, we've got a montage of upcoming games from our friends at Team 17.
Okay,
see what they've got in store for us.
Peggy 18.
Ok. E parece o caranguejo gigante de sabe que o disco. É um anime da fixe. Living. É. Batora. Second room. Rug. Okay. Time Dionysia. Cheira-me a um monte de músicas com copyright, mas está-se. Tripang 2. Vamos. Ok, até são alguns jogos interessantes. Já sabíamos que isto ia haver.
Make sure to wishlist anything that tickled your fancy. Now it's time for a developer presentation from Lava Potion about their upcoming strategy game, Songs of Conquest.
Não me cheira.
Hi, I'm Carl Toftvold, the game designer of Songs of Conquest. Songs of Conquest is a love letter to the classic turn-based strategy games of the 90s. And in our game, you'll control powerful magicians called wielders. Adventure awaits as you send your wielders to explore maps filled with enemies, magic sites, treasures, and powerful artifacts. But finding treasure and exploring is only the start of it. You need to invest your riches in both expanding your town and raising a grand army. Because sooner or later, you'll face the enemy in combat. Each turn, your troops generate essence, a magic resource that fuels and unlocks your spells. Anything from simple buffs to cataclysmic damage dealers. In combat, there are many things to consider. Your troops can move, attack, and use abilities, like placing stakes in front of them. Moving to the high ground gives many benefits, but moving away from an enemy lets them attack you. So carefully consider your choices. And speaking of choices, you'll have 4 different factions to play as in Songs of Conquest. Arleon is the remnants of an empire, now broken up into many warring baronies. Knights are joined in an uneasy accord with the Fae, magical creatures of the woods. Rana, the swamp dwellers, scattered by their enemies. But a mysterious wielder has risen, uniting the folk of the marsh to rediscover their true strength. In the declining barony of Loth, cultists excavate ancient ruins for arcane artifacts. Loth will stop at nothing to bring back its former glory, even if it means bringing back the dead. The wealthy merchant states of Baria employ artificers to keep them one step ahead of their enemies. The volleys of muskets and the roar of the Hellwrath bring terror to all who oppose them. Songs of Conquest can be played both in single-player and multiplayer mode. The game has 2 campaigns and several skirmish maps. And it will also include the same level editor we have used to create all maps and campaigns in the game. We are very excited to show you the game soon and hope you'll join us for the adventure.
Songs of Conquest is launching via Steam Early Access in early 2022.
The next LEGO Star Wars game is nearly here. I promise. And to prove it, we've got a brand new trailer to whet your appetite ahead of launch.
Finally, we have revealed ourselves to the Jedi. Know the power of the dark side. Join me, and together we can rule the galaxy. My worthy apprentice, the mighty Kylo Ren. I trust our plans are proceeding accordingly. The Republic and the Jedi won't stand a chance. Pew 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 pew. The circle is now complete. When I left you, I was but the learner. Now I am the master. I'm going to find you, and I'm going to turn you to the dark side. No! And now you will experience the full power of the dark side.
Do it.
Execute Order 67. Yes, my lord. No, not 67. Order 66.
Okay.
Play it on Xbox Series X and S.
LEGO Star Wars: The Skywalker Saga launches on April 5th for PC, Xbox, PlayStation, and Nintendo Switch.
Next up is our Ones to Watch montage, which features short bursts of footage from upcoming games that should definitely be on your radar. Wishlist fingers at the ready.
Okay. Okay. Mythbusters the game. Ah pá, não, muito bom. Rubber the games. So, Evil Wizard. Nah, no thank you. Arcade Paradise. Ah, uma série de joguinhos arcade feitos. Ah, então vamos perceber. Começa mais de temos um salão arcade.
Check out gamesradar.com for more info on any
Acho que
interesting games that may
Arcade
have caught your
Paradise foi o
eye.
único que me chamou a atenção.
Let's imagine another kind of future with the Cycle Frontier, a free-to-play shooter where you fight off other players and vie for resources on a hostile alien world.
Cycle Frontier. Okay.
Hey prospectors, I'm Dan, creative director on the Cycle Frontier. The Cycle Frontier is a free-to-play PvPvE high-stakes sci-fi shooter. It's a game where you get to take on the role of a prospector that goes down to a beautiful but also very, very dangerous alien planet. You can go there in the search of valuable resources, but between you and those resources stand monsters, a deadly storm, and perhaps most interestingly, other prospectors who are after the same resources as you. As a prospector, it's up to you how you want to navigate all those dangers. Whether you want to drop down solo, with a squad, whether you want to avoid danger, look for it and go in guns blazing, or even collaborate with strangers. Your choices really matter, because if you play your cards right, you can come out a very wealthy prospector. But if you die, you lose it all, including the gear you came in with. Our second closed beta test is soon coming to an end. But I'm super happy to announce that we're also getting close to the official release of the Cycle Frontier.
Bem, vamos ter uma beta do Cycle Frontier e eu acho que isto é fixe para nós jogarmos tipo, com o pessoal. É um bom jogo co-op, parece-me.
The Cycle Frontier is coming to PC in 2022.
Okay.
Okay, it's world premiere time again.
How come you always get to announce the world premieres?
I think it's probably karma for all those puns you did, buddy. As I was saying, inspired by Paper Mario and Undertale, this game follows an adorable ghost who has come to terms with their own death. 3 cheers for existential wholesomeness!
Não parece nada muito. Acho que nós não vamos ter assim nada de especial. Ok, nota-se as referências ao Paper Mario, claro, e as referências ao Undertale, acho que estou a perceber. Ok, mas o sistema de ataque não é tão fixe como o Undertale, mas nota-se ali um estilo.
That was the Outbound Ghost, which is coming soon to PC, PlayStation, and Xbox. Next up, we've got a game where you have to manage a spaceship in a procedurally generated universe. Sounds a bit tricky.
Hello, travellers, and welcome to your new life purpose, sponsored by Globocorp. To ensure a successful mission, I now request your full attention. Please take a few moments to familiarise yourself with our state-of-the-art, high-powered laser cannons. In the unlikely event that Nord brand rockets bombard our ship, emergency exit points may appear. Globocorp would like to apologise for any turbulence experienced on this flight, but also reminds you that it's your fault as you are the pilot. Today's in-flight entertainment includes Dodge the Asteroid and don't get ejected into the endless void of space. In the event hostile forces attempt to make contact with you, it is advised to avoid conflict at all costs. Thank you for flying with Globocorp, rated #1 for safety by all of our survivors. This means war!
Tudo bem? Não parece assim tão horrível.
Adapt to survive, and this means warp. Now it's time to take a look at the ecologically ravaged Earth of Forever Skies, a base-building adventure set on a futuristic airship.
We burned paradise.
Extended.
We lit the fire and fled. But death followed.
Brace yourselves, the boringness is coming. The boredom is coming. Podemos apanhar materiais e vaporizar coisas. Absorver. Fazer scan. Ah, tipo Fortnite. Not that bad, parece. PC and next-gen consoles.
Forever Skies is headed to PC in 2022, and you can wishlist it on Steam today. As the spring showcase trucks along...
John!
I'm sorry, I can't help it, I can't help it. This is Alaskan Truck Simulator, I had to do it.
You really didn't.
Meu Deus, simulador de caminhões. Truck Simulator no Alaska. Nunca percebi, nem Alaskan Truck Simulator. Yeah. Truck Simulator do Alaska, opa.
Alaskan Truck Simulator is chugging its way to PC in 2022. You may have seen some of our next trailer at last week's ID at Xbox event, but we've got the extended cut featuring all new gameplay. This is Immortality, an interactive movie trilogy from her story creator, Sam Barlow.
Boring.
All right, well, we've got to take a short break here. Do you mind reading this out for us?
Now, marvelous magic will turn the next 60 seconds into a commercial.
Filme interativo.
La bellissima Marissa Marcel. What is your name?
Marissa Marcel.
Did we get it right?
Give us a turn.
It's not who we think he is.
Are you cutting? Is she okay?
Opa. Pronto. Da quem gozava. Não vou dizer nada, mas tipo, havia muito pessoal que gozava que a PlayStation era só filmes interativos, afinal. Agora tem literalmente um filme interativo. Opa. Mas faz lembrar em parte Night Trap.
Scene 21A, take 1.
That looks incredible. What's up next, John?
The spotlight swings to a cute platforming adventure inspired by Peruvian culture. Let's check it out, shall we?
Olha, não parece ser tão mal, mas faz lembrar Boy Ori. Mas... não é algo que eu vou jogar, até porque não achei muita piada ao Ori, é um jogo muito bonito. Isto faz-me lembrar muito o estilo de jogo do Ori. Okay.
Imp of the Sun is out now. Yes, right now. On PC, go get it. Hold on to your pillows, folks, as we have entered the horror segment of the Spring Showcase. Let's embark on Expedition Zero.
Jogo de terror. As imagens são tipo... live action, parece. Agora sim que são imagens de gameplay. Vai. Parece assim tão normal, até parece nice, mas...
Expedition Zero is out now on PC.
Okay.
Okay, let's keep it going with this spooky atmosphere with a closer look at Silt, Spiral Circus's hand-drawn underwater haunt.
Boo. Opa, não. parecia os face grabs do Euro, mas não. Silt. Pronto.
Silt is coming to Steam in early 2022.
Now,
Já sabia que isto
cover
é
those
quase só
judges, as
indies.
we're about to check in with the developers behind Vampire the Masquerade
Ok.
Swan Song.
Já é qualquer coisa, mas já sabíamos que eles iam estar aqui. Já tinha sido previamente anunciado.
In Vampire the Masquerade Swan Song, you play as 3 vampires, Caleb, Leisha, and and investigate a catastrophic event that has struck the vampires of Boston. Your choices decide the fate of your characters, your sect, and Boston itself. Let's explore just some of the unique narrative RPG mechanics in the game. To thrive as a vampire, you must use skills and attributes displayed on your character sheet. Each character sheet is unique and will evolve as you play, giving different options. From unlocking a door to convincing someone to let you pass. Even a single point gained can completely change the way you approach a situation. Vampires also possess different disciplines, vampiric powers that can be used to solve problems. uses celerity to access the inaccessible. Leisha's Auspex heightens the senses and allows you to see potential futures. Disciplines can be upgraded to unlock new powers. For example, Obfuscate allows you to move undetected, but when upgraded, lets you conceal objects too. Powers don't come for free. You need willpower points to use skills, and your hunger increases as you use disciplines. Hunt for blood to sate your hunger. But fresh blood can be scarce, and if your hunger becomes too great, you may lose control entirely. Traits and talents influence your character sheet. Traits are positive or negative effects influenced by success or failure, or by taking certain decisions. Talents are side goals that reward players for sticking to a certain playstyle. For example, if you can control your hunger for blood, this talent will grow, making it easier. Each NPC has their own character sheet. They'll use their own skills and, depending on your opponent, vampiric disciplines too. If a dialogue fight ends in a tie, a die roll will decide the winner. In this world of desire and betrayal, there will be crucial confrontations. Confrontations are tense dialogue fights with high stakes. Fail and you'll live with game-changing consequences. These are just some of Swan Song's RPG systems that open up a new world of narrative gameplay. Discover more in Vampire the Masquerade Swan Song. Follow us at Vampire Swan Song.
Bastante interessante até.
Vampire the Masquerade Swan Song is swooping onto PC, PlayStation, Xbox, and Nintendo Switch on May 19th, 2022.
Não me interessa, mas é bastante interessante para o género.
It's time to say goodbye to this year's spring showcase. So let's round off with an exciting world premiere for a post-apocalyptic platform.
Pois. Não era de esperar que era só indies. Tínhamos um trailer para Death Stranding, Vampire the Masquerade. Eu fiquei a conhecer 1 ou 2 indies que me interessaram.
I vaguely remember hearing my mother's heartbeat as we made our way to the launch pads. But the most vivid memory I have is standing alone, watching the shuttles leave, evacuating you to Mars. Those left behind started to turn on each other. So I escaped, deep into the forest.
Lungs and legs propel me. You cannot buy or sell me.
Tarzan.
No one's son, no one's daughter. I'm the son of no one, the son of no one.
Years passed, and then suddenly, you appeared again. At the time, I didn't know I had something you wanted. Immunity.
Bastard will overcome.
Ok, não é interessante. Epá, como é que é possível? Um show de 1 hora e pouco. E nada de jeito.
Get ready for the Cub, coming to PC, PlayStation, Xbox, and Nintendo Switch.
That can't be it, right, Ashley? These things never end without a little something. And I still haven't got to do my best world premiere voice.
You're right. Okay, I've got one last reveal hiding up my sleeve, and this one's all you, baby.
Finally. Alright, folks, here's our final world premiere.
Vamos lá ver o que é que vai sair daqui. Ai meu Deus, agora sim. Um Final World Premiere todo misterioso. Ok, agora é capaz de ter alguma coisa boa, finalmente. Vais lá ver. Oh, então, Lego. Vais ver outra coisa, que desilusão. Um jogo da Lego. Oh, fuck, troll. Um RPG dele. Tipo, para não ter. Lego Builder. Não vou comentar os jejum, provavelmente toda a gente apanhou aqui. Lego Brick Tales, uma mistura de RPG com Lego Building, parece-me. Not something.
And with that, we come to the actual legal conclusion of the Future Games Show Spring Showcase.
It's been a total pleasure, but unfortunately, we have to dip.
You can start fleshing out your wish lists now and make your way over to GamesRadar.com for more details on the games you've just seen.
And don't forget those virtual show floor demos either, which can be found on the Future Games Show page on Steam. A huge thank you to everyone involved in this year's Spring Showcase, and of course, to all of you tuning in at home. I'm Ashley Birch.
And I've been John McMillan.
And this has been the Future Games Show Spring Showcase.
Ok, pronto. Não foi assim nada de especial, mas alguns jogos que me chamaram a atenção. Nem que tenha sido minimamente. Mas pronto, o que é que sabe fazer? Não já era de esperar. Future Games Show não é nada grande. Pá, pronto, aquele do aspirador Solid Snake. Parece-me bem, parece-me bem. O que é que me pareceu mais bem? Aquele do chefão feudal também impressiona. Mas Midnight Ghost antes já estava com interesse em algum tipo. Aquele multiplayer vai ter agora uma beta, mais o novo exclusivo da PlayStation. Qualquer tipo de golfe é só tipo estranho. E este Vampire the Masquerade, pronto. É aquele. Ah, e este aqui, o Gun Jam, também parece muito nice. Ok. Ah, e temos mais em junho. Yeah. Nice. By 3.